All right, folks, so we're going to have some fun here with some different Milwaukee tools with the power head. All right, so we're going to use the pole saw here. All right, now I got that rake there. That's where the edger is going to go. I still got to do the review on the edger, and that'll be coming up next week, actually. So this thing, like I said, is a great little storage or rack for the people that are using the Milwaukee 18 volt OPE stuff. Let me zoom out a little bit. Like I said, and you can add to this if you got, you want a longer rack. These will connect to each other. I don't know if they even make them anymore. I got it at Home Depot, but you can add these little brackets, as many as you want. And then if you want to connect another base, right, this aluminum base, you just pull that black off, that black little piece, and you can connect it that way. But these things hold them awesome. Right here is the hedge trimmer attachment. Then there's the weed whacker attachment, pole saw, and the power head. Perfect. I did have to put an extra little holder here. And I just did this because these are like $2 a piece. I don't know if I ever did an update on that, but everything's here. But let me tell you, the Makita is getting... If that Makita trimmer is good, we might have to replace some of this stuff. Now, Makita does make a power head with a lot of these same attachments, but I think it's in their 36 volt X2 platform, and I don't know if I want that extra weight. That's what makes the Milwaukee, awesome. They don't have a mower. That's the problem. Don't have a mower, and people are getting upset, and I'm starting to get a little perturbed because now I got to have Makita and Milwaukee batteries. I'm not happy, but we're gonna use the 3 amp hour battery with the power head here with the pole saw. Let's do it. I hope you can see this, guys. You got to see the cockamamie setup I got with this phone. All right. Let's start up top. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Alright guys, hope you saw that. I don't know if you did or not. Best I can do with this thing is all busted up. It's wrong. Look at this. Something's broke on. I took this. You don't give a crap. Alright, so this is what you wanted. I'll probably cut maybe a little bit more of that off so it kind of just looks like one main tree, right? This actually turned into like a double red maple, but we're trying to make it look a little bit better down there. And we'll cut a couple more over here. I figure we'll get this big monster here. And guys, if you're looking for lithium ion pole saw, guys, this is a 10-inch. I don't know, I've used a lot of these. Now power wise, I don't think anything's gonna touch this Milwaukee, guys. I love that DeWalt though too. The DeWalt is definitely a lighter, maybe I'd say a little bit more comfortable unit to use, but I don't know. I mean, it's a pole saw, right? But I'd rather use that one for smaller stuff when I, can. And I would probably grab that one first if I don't need a lot of power, and I'm out on a job, so it's going to be the Milwaukee because that's what I use. But something like this, I actually started, but then I'm like, you know what? Let me get this on film. But obviously the DeWalt would be able to probably do this. All right, but you got an 8-inch, and remember, it's only 18 volt. Now, obviously, this is 18 volt, but this is really, again, designed with the high output batteries in mind. Now, obviously, you can use a 2 amp hour, 4 amp hour, regular 18650 battery. But I think the internal components, obviously, you got a 10-inch. I just think this is going to be, well, obviously has a bigger bar, and you could put a 10-inch bar probably on that DeWalt if you want, and you could put an 8-inch bar on this Milwaukee if you want, and I think that would be really a sight to see. But anyway, quick cutting. Actually, I just cut one over here, but I'm gonna see if I can set this camera up. You can see this come down. This is big, guys. This is a very large limb I'm cutting. This is going to take a lot of this tree, a lot of branches, side branches coming out, left, right. Okay. All right, absolutely huge. I mean, I cut it like butter, absolute butter. Now I got to cut all this up, guys. But again, thing's a beast, man. I know my man Tony, I think, just got the power head. I did a deal. I think it was at Acme Tools. Pretty sure. He finally just got it, and guys, the gas-powered stuff. And gas-powered pole saws, especially if you're getting like, the Steels of the world, they're like $1,000, right? 800, 900. I think I did a deal on this where this was like $299 for the pole saw attachment and the power head. And I think you got the trimmer head too, but I don't know if you got a battery with that. I don't think it came with batteries, but it was under $300. But I'm telling you will not be disappointed with this pole saw. You guys know it's been out for a long, I won't say a long time, but it's been out for a while now. But there's a lot of good pole saws out there. Again, I do like that DeWalt. I think the DeWalt is probably the best pole saw. I mean, I think it's like $179. All right, this is usually around, I think, $349 or $329. And it's a lot lighter, good for DIY stuff. And I think Makita makes one of these too, again, but I think it's with their 36 volt X2 platform. But a lot of companies make these, but Milwaukee, definitely power wise, no one's touching it. And there's the Ego, I'm sure, out there, but again, you got that huge battery off the back end of it. I mean, this thing's great. Look at this little 3 amp hour battery cutting down. This got to be 4 or 5 inches, 4 or 5 inch piece. Butter. I'll catch you. Flip.